Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kate.
And I'm Alex.
And we are back with part 2 of Laura's Canadian box.
Yeah, part 1 was absolutely delightful. I particularly loved the twisted popcorn.
Oh.
That was so good.
That went so quickly afterwards. Considering someone didn't rank it that high. Well, 8.
It's one of those things where, like, the more you have of it, the kind of better it gets.
I meant to say, as I was editing, you went back so many times, and then I remember partway through I'm like, well, I'm getting a bit of that action then, and then we both just sat eating it for ages because I'm like, excuse me, I want my portion.
But it was one of those things that like grew on me over time.
It was incredible. Yeah. I think I need to be finding an online supplier. We don't have anything like that.
I know, it's disappointing.
It is disappointing, but we have absolutely loved all of our Canadian items. Laura, thank you so much for sending us this box of goodies. I do need to send you a box of British treats back. Sorry, I'm a bit slow, but that box will be coming very shortly. If anyone else would like to try one of our British candy boxes, we'll leave a link down below.
New year, loads of new treats coming to the website, so check it out.
Definitely. Okay, cracking on. We have got chip nuts. So these are from the band. These are from the brand Picard.
You're going to say the band?
The band.
So, it was a band. And their merch was nuts.
Yeah. Oh my word, could you imagine?
Yeah.
If we were like in a band,
the nuts got
merch.
bigger than the band.
Than the band themselves. Picard's does sound like it could be like a cool band or something. Undoubtedly, one of the items that I'm most proud to share with you. Picard's has locations around the southern Ontario area, and growing up 15 minutes from one, chip nuts have been a favoured snack since I was a kid. I've introduced many people to chip nuts over the years, and I'm excited to see you try them. How fun is this? There is some interesting lore around Picard's, as there are actually 2 separate chains of stores formed by Fueding family members.
I love a Fueding family.
They always say don't work with family.
Yeah. Like, was it Adidas? Is the famous one. Yeah, Adidas. The brother went off and started like Puma or something like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's like British candy box and British candy. Like, could you imagine? Who's the best?
Yeah. Well, it's like this with them and Kate Goody.
Yeah.
Feuding. But obviously Daisy's winning.
No. It says here that a debate around who is the original, as seen in their Instagram accounts, Picard's Original and Picard's Peanuts Limited, where their bio mentions the original Picards. But the thing is, they're both the original, but which name is that what you mean?
Yeah, and I wonder how much of it is just marketing, or
That's
if it's accidentally good marketing, because like that's endless content and people are like getting into it, and actually it helps sell both really well.
Laura hasn't mentioned, but these two definitely look like the same.
Yeah.
This one looked completely different, and then this one's a bit on its own, but I feel like more
I'd love to know from Laura if she has picked a side in this feud.
And if there is a
does she only ever shop from one side and not the other?
Yeah,
that'd be really interesting.
So we've got some great savouries to try. What do you want to start with first, Al?
Maybe these cheese and onion chip nuts.
I think so,
that sounds
actually,
incredible.
because then it's salt and vinegar and all dressed. These have got to be the different brand, because why would you do cheese and onion like this and the others like this?
Yeah, these ones have gone for a more like classic, traditional look, and these have gone for a more kind of modern commercial look, haven't they?
Cheese and onion. I couldn't resist getting you a British flavour. I know, it's funny it's cheese and onion, because a lot of other countries don't have cheese and onion.
Yeah. But I guess with the connection between Canada and the UK, then that's like migrated over a little bit.
Yeah.
These look absolutely delicious. Nice. I'm smelling more peanut than I'm smelling cheese and onion, but I'm really hungry at the moment, so I'm
starving.
I'm really salivating over these.
Oh, they're
big boys.
Big peanut boys.
Big peanut boys.
Cheers.
The big Fueding peanut boys.
Isn't that funny? I also didn't smell cheese and onion.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets in.
So strong. That's like a cheese and onion crisp mixed with peanuts. Love that.
Would you say it's healthier to eat a portion of like chip nuts or a portion of crisps?
I don't know, because I feel like a portion of peanuts would probably be healthier than a portion of chips, but
they have high fat.
Yeah, they do have high fat, but once you cover them, I feel like it's probably worse.
But you're at least having nuts though, which have got good fats, right?
Yeah.
And nuts are really good for you, aren't they?
Yeah, but peanuts plus covered, maybe not.
Yum. Are you just going to score all the nuts afterwards?
I think we should, yeah.
And then we've got salt and vinegar and all dressed for the Canadian theme. double roasted for extra crunch. So they both say established in 1979. And look, these here say the original. It took over 500 batches to perfect our recipe for chip nuts. Healthier and tastier than potato chips. How funny that I just asked you that. But like you're saying though, they do also have negatives. Chip nuts are the perfect snack for every occasion.
Yeah, well that's better as well because they're roasted, not fried.
Oh, that's true. Does it say anything on the back of them? So...
No.
No. So this is the thing, is if you were a company first, do they both know the recipe? And are they both the same recipe then?
Well, yeah.
They always look exactly the same.
I bet they worked together at one point.
Yeah.
And it's only later they split off because maybe one didn't like the way they were doing something.
Yeah. These smell so good. I love salt and vinegar. It's punchy. Well, that's what you want. It like hits at first, but then it like goes quite quickly actually.
Tart. Nice.
I really like that, and I love salt and vinegar, but part of me feels like I might go cheese and onion.
Definitely cheese and onion for me. But you prefer salt and vinegar to me.
I love salt and vinegar, but I'm still going cheese and
I don't
onion.
really like the tang so much.
I love it. I quite like it when it burns your tongue.
Really? Sometimes I just find the tang so like sharp.
Love it. Okay, they're really good.
Really good.
And I think a really good flavour for something like this. But like, I love salty nuts.
I like the colour on these.
It just said family. For some reason I was picturing brothers.
There's quite a lot, that's how it goes,
Could it
isn't
be family like, you know, like our family against George's family?
Well, that's brothers.
Oh yeah, that is brothers.
Could be Grandad Chip Nuts created it and then it didn't feud straight away. It was when it got kind of handed down.
To the next generation.
Yeah, that George Chipnut and Bill Chipnut both thought, no, this is how the business should be run.
And I
or
can
this
do it
is
better. All dressed.
all dressed up with nowhere to go.
It's usually like barbecue,
Yeah.
salt and vinegar. I think these are my least favourite.
Oh, I like these. Feel like they're quite different to the all dressed we've had before. But this all dressed can be different.
Also, I feel like because the peanut's quite dry, it's kind of taking the flavour away. It is really nice.
I'm getting like a little bit of a gherkin pickly flavour.
Yeah. Like dill. They are nice though, the more I eat them.
Yeah.
But I think I have to go cheese and onion, salt and vinegar, all dressed.
I've got to go cheese and onion, all dressed, salt and vinegar.
How funny. Not awesome.
Yeah.
Laura, what order are you?
And which family are you?
Yeah. How times have changed.
What?
I would have absolutely like dreaded 3 bags of
Really?
peanuts.
Even the covered ones?
Well, they're better because they were full of flavour, but it's still a big peanut in there, isn't there?
Actually, I didn't think about that. The peanuts,
they're
even though
like
covered, they're
mostly
pretty
whole.
big
Yeah.
peanuts, aren't they? One more
They're
of these just to
mainly
check.
whole. Yeah, which are they
Cheese and onion.
There's so much flavour on them.
So much. Nom nom. Swiss style milk chocolate jujubes. Haven't we had jujubes?
Yeah.
They are sweet.
We have. So I was just quickly Googling, right? We have had a sweet Jubes and they're like quite thingy to bite through. But I've just Googled Jubes, also known as Chinese dates or red dates. But we've had a sweet version. Let me type in Jubes and candy.
But wasn't there a thing called a jujube that was like a bit of coconut stuff in a drink? You remember?
Oh.
No,
yeah.
coca de nata.
Yeah, but they were called Jubes up at drink. But it was Jubes, was it?
What was that?
Drink. You're right though. We had that with the coca de nata or something. No, is it cocoa?
Yeah.
Caca is something else.
Poop, yeah.
Poop.
Look at the size of them.
So now looking at them, they look like they're going to be dates. I'm really hoping they're sweet, but they look quite like bumpy, don't they?
Yeah.
And like the inconsistent.
Some of them are really round, some of them are really long.
Yeah.
Well, they are those sweets.
Oh, are they? I looked at that and it was a red date.
That's really tasty.
That's nice chocolate, actually.
Lovely chocolate.
For some reason, I wouldn't have expected them to be chocolate and nuts.
No. Especially not like one of these more like homemade looking. Oh, that is fantastic. I love the texture of them.
Fantastic. Cherry again. These are so good.
And the bite on them.
I love everything about that. The only thing with chocolate covered things is you don't know what flavour you're getting. And I've got so much better at eating like lime and lemon. But there's nothing worse than going for one and it not being a flavour
But
you
the
like.
way it mixed with the chocolate, it didn't bother me so much.
I actually didn't mind,
it was
and
like
I
lemon
don't
or
care
cherry.
as much anymore. Really nice chocolate, really nice sweet flavours. The texture of those are amazing. If we got these here, I would be buying them all the time. That was so nice. So good. These are a 10 out of 10. Oh, have we actually scored
no, we didn't actually score these. Got to give these a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think these
really
are a
love
10.
them.
I think the salt and vinegar for me are then a 9. But I'm actually only going to give these like a 7, 8.
I would say 10, 8, 7. Really top notch. And then I'd probably give the Jubes a 9.
I'll
really
give them a
like
10.
them,
I really like that. I think is really hard to get a good chocolate.
Yeah.
I think the chocolate's delicious, and the sweet itself is amazing as well. So good. Last but not least, how interesting is this? Kerrs Edinburgh Toffee, but not from Edinburgh. Kerrs is a classic brand here, and their toffee is very popular. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to share a UK-inspired variety with you.
I thought Laura had picked these up in Scotland.
I thought so too when I saw it.
That's where she shared this box
And it
from.
says Edinburgh Toffee. I was about to say Caramel Century. It gets me all the time. But look, proudly made in Canada. And we've got some flavours in here,
cool.
not just one. There's something about that, like, top tartan. Interesting colours though, isn't it?
Yeah.
A Canadian tradition since 1895. Only the finest ingredients are used to make this candy. So, it looks like there's quite a few different things in here.
And is it going to be like hard or soft? Oh, they're quite
know.
hard. So you've got creamy caramel. This looks like Lotus Biscoff, but it's not.
Yeah.
This one is toffee.
This doesn't say anything. It's green.
That'll be apple, I
Apple
reckon.
maybe.
Ooh.
That's licorice, definitely.
Creme beurre or chocolate.
Oh, that's like an eclair.
This is much more like butterscotch.
Yeah, that's very dark. This is
Start with the green one?
Yeah, you can definitely see. Look at the difference there.
Yeah.
Funny how this one is noted down as premium. And you only get one.
You get one, yeah.
I wonder if they do that on purpose.
Oh, and this one's like got chocolate rolled in the middle.
That's definitely like an eclair. Whoa, the premium one is even darker again.
Wow.
Although we have had like a licorice caramel and it's not too bad. Right.
Right.
Shall we start with the lightest?
Yeah.
That's called creamy caramel.
Creamy caramel.
I feel like I can taste a bit of the licorice.
Yeah, I was thinking. Same thing.
We've tainted the bag of really nice texture, but the whole time it's tainted by the licorice.
That one minty.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess green
Funny.
makes sense. I thought it was
I
apple.
think blue would have made. How funny.
Wow.
Okay, I've got to take mental thoughts about this.
Licorice.
Go on then.
Get it out of the way.
Get out of the way. I now can't think what red would be.
Was that licorice? Yeah. Takes
Until
a minute.
you almost can't taste the licorice until you stop chewing.
Work it through.
It'll be interesting, Laura, to see what you thought about Edinburgh,
Yeah, in Edinburgh. And which of these is your favourite?
because in Scotland they have tablet.
You love tablet, don't you?
Well, I think I would prefer a fudge.
Really?
Tablet's quite like what's it called? Brittle.
Yeah.
What's that one? Oh wait. That got a weird taste to it.
It tastes a bit like cinnamony or spicy or something.
Here we go. Rum and butter. Which now I feel like I can taste.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of it as like but that kind of heat is like the alcohol, the
Yeah.
rum.
Also, their premium one, which I don't want to leave to the end now, their premium one is actually coffee.
Oh,
So can we go for that?
yeah.
As a coffee fan, do you like that?
It's okay. As far as coffee things go, it's pretty alright. Because it hasn't got like an overly bitter taste. Sometimes I find that's what happens. It's just so bitter.
Yeah.
What was the blue stripey?
Oh yeah, vanilla.
Chocolate?
Got loads of those. Isn't it crazy the difference of numbers you get? This is my order. Number 1 is the vanilla.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, my number 2 is the rum and butter. Then the chocolate eclair. Then the mint. Then the coffee. Then the licorice. Although actually, the licorice wasn't as bad as I thought.
I'm pretty similar. I would go vanilla, chocolate, rum and raisin, coffee, peppermint, then licorice.
Look, this one says Mousse. I wonder if this is like, and see, it's got slightly different branding. I wonder if this is slightly different.
That seems a bit more like a commercial product in itself as opposed
like
to like
it's also
mixed,
in a,
yeah.
You know, like at Christmas, it used to be celebrations featuring Toblerone. Do you remember that? A 5, 6, 7, 8. Treat of the week. One of my cuffs were up. I felt like these were perfect for the treat of the week. I feel a bit like Morticia Adams in this.
Yeah, you do. I think my treat of the week this week has got to be the cheese and onion peanuts. I love cheese and onion already. I love this type of nut with the shell.
The crunch, yeah.
And I've never had it as a combination flavour, so...
Whoever made the chip nut is so good. Like, I love that casing.
Yeah.
It just makes it so much nicer of a treat. And like the crunch and then the crunch.
I do like peanuts, but it just makes a peanut.
It feels a bit more of a snack.
Something, yeah.
Whereas my treat of the week is the Jubes.
They were a close second for
and
me.
also maybe as well, it was even more amazing in my eyes because I was expecting a red date. And then I got my sweets. Holly is going to absolutely love these.
Is she going to get one?
Yeah, we'll be kind. We'll be nice because she's looking after Daisy.
Oh, yeah.
But ever since we had the first time Albanese gummy bears covered in chocolate, she's been really into like chocolate covered sweets. They're so good. We just don't really do that here, do we?
Don't
At all.
no.
I don't think there's a single brand at the moment.
And we don't really have, like in America and in Canada, they seem to have these companies who are a bit more local. They're not like massive companies, and they'll like
use
dip
a
things
brand
in chocolate and
but like sometimes these companies will actually use branded items and then dip them, but it must make it so expensive.
Whereas we don't really get anyone like that.
No,
here,
we
do
don't. Anyway, did you enjoy that, Al?
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. Laura sent a fantastic box.
Yeah, you really have. You would think, peanuts.
Yeah.
But that was such a delicious box, wasn't it?
But also, Laura, obviously from her letters, very passionate about it, and you can tell why. This is pretty local to her, and they make a great product.
How cool living so close as well. Like, you should be proud. Like,
Dangerous.
We would be proud. I think if we lived that close to something like that, we'd always be having it in the shop.
And it's like I'm proud to live near McLaren.
Oh, yeah.
The constructors champions and also drivers champion for this year.
And it's nice to be able to drive past, see it lit up, and say, yes, they won.
Well, and even when I go to the shop, I see people not who are in merch for McLaren, people who actually work at McLaren are wearing uniform.
Like with their lanyards as well.
Yeah.
And we see nice McLarens nearby as well,
lots
don't we?
of McLarens nearby.
I love McLaren.
Here she comes.
Here she comes. Oh, she looks tired. Hello.
Holly said she thinks she might be hungry, and what I thought could be perfect. You breastfeed now on camera, and then when Daisy comes up, she rates it.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
She's had her first haircut today, so her little mullet's gone.
Her TikTok famous mullet has gone.
She
You had one of the most famous
like
mullets on
a different
TikTok.
Baby now, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Hey, you see all the light? Everyone loved you last time.
What's going
Thank
on?
you so much for your lovely comments about Daisy. It's so nice. You know,
To know
obviously
you've got a
I
sweet
love
baby.
her, but it's nice that you guys do too. And
She's like,
you
what
love her
on
cheeks as
earth
much
is
as
going
we do.
on here?
Yeah.
I've never seen all this alien stuff before. Have you? Look, show how you sit clever. Good girl, aren't you? Look, the screen's there. You like
Before
screens.
you know it, next time
that's you
she
on a
will
screen.
just be sitting on her own.
Yeah. Look,
She's so
that's you on a
close to
screen.
like properly rolling now as well. Say bye. Laura, thank you so much for sending us that wonderful box. We will be sending you some British treats back to enjoy if anyone else would like to get their hands on some of our savoury snacks.
Yeah, we've got some delicious options. We've got a crisp box, we've got a snack box, and even in our ultimate and great boxes, we've got loads of great crisps in there.
We also have some like individual crisp packets sometimes on the website. So check on the add-ons and you can add it into your box. But we hope you guys enjoyed watching and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.
See ya.